Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to this Crusaders career mode. We are at the final game of the regular Super Rugby season. The next one will be the playoffs, as we are currently qualifying first in the New Zealand Conference. But anyway, if you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. This game is going to be up against the Chiefs, a team that beat us in the last match we played against them. Yeah, we obviously don't want that to happen again, but yeah, let's get right into it.
Welcome to Lawrence Theory Stadium, set for an exciting Super Rugby matchup. Crusaders have racked up some good performances recently. Good, entertaining rugby has been a hallmark of this side. Here's hoping that continues.
Right, so as it's the last game of the regular season, we have made quite a few changes to the starting lineup. We are resting quite a few of these players that we don't want to get injured in the later games, but we have got Cody Taylor starting again at number 2. Ala Alatoa is number 3. And the next change that we have got is going to be Richie Moanga is being rested, and it is Brett Cameron taking his place. We've got Lester Whainānuku on the left wing instead of George Bridge. The midfield of Crotty and Goodhue is still the same, and then we have got Braden Ennor on that right wing instead of Sevu Reece, with Will Jordan still at number 15. But this one could be quite a close match, I have a feeling. They have got some pretty talented players, the Chiefs, including that new man that we saw, that number 14, who has been scoring quite a few tries for them as of late, I believe. It is going to be Damian McKenzie kicking off this one for the Chiefs. Like I said, we lost our last match against them. We don't want that to happen again. That's a great take from Christie, and he fends off Luke Jacobson, but he is hit 3 times in the tackle. But we have still got that ball now. We are going to go to the right here. Whitelock. Oh, he drops the ball, Sam Whitelock, unfortunately. Was going to try and find Braden Ennor. And we are going back for the scrum now. It will be the Chiefs' feed. Sam Whitelock doesn't normally make many errors, so that is a little bit surprising. Maybe he does remember last time when we did get beaten, possibly feeling a bit of the pressure. But yeah, just hit hard in the tackle by Ali Marlow, and it knocked the ball free. Hopefully we will be able to win this scrum against the feed. We have tried in the past, but that's a great push from the Chiefs. Tell you what, that would almost be a penalty in the real life situation. That's a great tackle from Brett Cameron on their number 10. Whitelock makes a good tackle on Webber there, driving him backwards. Not quite able to get to his feet in time there. Retallick runs into Whitelock, but they have still got the ball, the Chiefs. Brad Webber heavily involved so far in this match. And that is a not releasing penalty for the Crusaders. Now, something I said I wanted to do before the end of the season was nail a kick from more than 50 metres. I feel like this one would count, and I'm going to try it. Brett Cameron isn't even normally our main number 10. Our normal kicker is Richie Moanga, but Brett Cameron is going to take it on from 50 plus metres. It's about 50.01 at this stage, but nonetheless, if he can kick it, it will be very impressive. But I feel like I may choke under the pressure here. But let's see how this goes. Nowhere near it, unfortunately. Might almost have the distance, just not quite the accuracy. Yeah, the distance, unfortunately, from Brett Cameron. He struck it well, but now it's Damian McKenzie kicking it back downfield. That is going to be Matt Todd's ball now, but he has been smashed in the tackle by their number 14. So unfortunately, not quite able to get the 3 points on the board. It was close, though. Will Jordan's now dropped the ball. And that is something that has been happening a little bit more lately than I would have liked for the Crusaders. We've had quite a few handling errors. And in those later games for the playoffs, we can't be dropping the ball, or else that just gives the other team a chance. And we don't want that. We want to dominate these games. Of course, it is great when they are close, but overall we want to be winning them quite comfortably. And tell you what, that's going to be hard to do in this situation, because the Chiefs are about to score a try, are they? I don't think I'm going to catch them. And because of it, they have scored first once again, the Chiefs. They are our bogey team at the moment. We don't seem to be able to beat them, but hopefully we will be able to come back in this match. Tamua Manu was the man who scored the try. It's just well done, unfortunately. Will Jordan was in our line, which I may have to change because of the fact that he wasn't back there to cover that one. And then Bryn Hall just not quite able to catch him, neither was Will Jordan. And Tamua Manu scores the first try of the match for the Chiefs, and by the looks of it, it may not be the last either. Damian McKenzie with this kick, he will be keen to make them 7 points ahead. And I have a feeling he will be able to do it. And he has got that one straight down the middle, Damian McKenzie. So the score now is 7-0 to the Chiefs after 18 minutes. They have started well once again, the Chiefs. Right, it is Brett Cameron kicking off. Ryan Crotty in the background scratching his head. He doesn't know what's happening. But unfortunately, handling errors for us at the moment have been our downfall. Hopefully we can get back into this match though. Brad Weber takes that. Ryan Crotty does a massive hit on him, and he's ripped the ball away, Ryan Crotty. Brett Cameron now tries to find someone in the back line. It's bounced to Lester Fainanuku, who's trying to shunt everyone off, but he has been tackled by Ali Marlowe. We are going to go to the right here. It's gone to Tom Sanders, out to Ryan Crotty, out to Brayden Eno, almost an intercept. He's got Goodhue on his inside, goes to him, but it was a little bit in slow motion, unfortunately. And we need to get some men to that ruck, and somehow we have just managed to keep that ball. Damian McKenzie is doing a weird glitch at the moment by the side of the ruck. Matt Dodd now goes to Ryan Crotty, and that man who was scratching his head, Ryan Crotty, has now scored the try for the Crusaders. Maybe he was just thinking up the game plan of how he was going to be able to get over the line for the Crusaders, but he has done very well. Ryan Crotty hasn't had the best season overall, started well, but lately just had a few too many handling errors, but he hung on to that one, that's for sure. Bryn Hall was playing halfback for this one. Damian McKenzie was doing something weird with his arm. Matt Todd goes to Ryan Crotty, the two signings link up, and because of it we have managed to get back into this match. And from here, Brett Cameron, he almost got it from 50 metres, so surely he can get it from about 20. Hopefully. They should still go from Brett Cameron. And it has, so the score is now 7-all between these two sides. And I feel like this one is once again going to be a close one. Damian McKenzie once again kicking off for the Chiefs.
He goes short.
Yeah, it's gone short. They will be trying to retain this, and they might be able to, but Barrett's taken it very well. Tackled by their number 6. And I have a feeling the Chiefs possibly might be resting a few players as well, or perhaps a few injuries, maybe playing factor into how they've selected their side. Goodhue now goes to Brayden Eno, who's running. He's stepped a little bit early, and he has been tackled by Ali Marlowe, and they have been in that ruck very early, the Chiefs, but somehow, are we going to keep this one? I don't know how we've done that. We've got about 5 men who want to be first receiver on that side. Unfortunately, 2 of them are our backs, so Goodhue and Lester Fainanuku, little bit isolated because of it. Ryan Crotty and also Brett Cameron were both just standing next to the ruck. Hopefully they don't do it again. No, they haven't. Ryan Crotty now playing halfback. Goes to Cody Taylor, out to Bryn Hall, who passes it back to Brayden Eno, but well defended by the Chiefs, getting driven backwards now. So I might have to, okay, I can't kick that. That is Joe Moody. I'm not sure how much kicking he's done in his career. It's out to Goodhue though. Now goes to Fainanuku, who is tackled once again by their number 14. He doesn't miss a lot of tackles, that's for sure. Bryn Hall now, round the side of the ruck, goes to Scott Barrett, Tom Sanders. Tell you what, he was driven right backwards. Scott Barrett, I couldn't even remember his name for a second because this is our chance, but Damian McKenzie, another man who doesn't miss tackles, unfortunately for us. Bryn Hall now goes to Scott Barrett, goes to Tom Sanders. Crotty now goes back to Lester Fainanuku, who finds Goodhue up a little gap up the middle of the field. He's tried to offload, which wasn't the smart decision, unfortunately. And now Tamuamanu has given it to Nathan Harris. Oh, they're on a counter-attack here. They're number 10, I believe it is, Tian Falcon. And I probably didn't defend that well, but it has fortunately worked out for us. I didn't really have it set. Neither was our backline there, though. And the fact that they could have easily possibly just offloaded and it would have been a try, but they have still got the ball, the Chiefs now. So they will be trying to attack once again. I thought he was going for a drop kick here. That looks like he's kicked it a little bit too hard. And because of it, Will Jordan will take that one and put the ball down for half-time. We're going into half-time. 7-all at the moment between these two sides. And I have a feeling the second half may be just as close. The possession was 81% in our favour. It didn't feel like that. We seem to be defending quite a bit, seeing as the tackles are relatively even. 6 handling errors though for us, 0 for them, so that could be the difference. If we keep dropping the ball, I don't think we'll be winning this match. Brett Cameron kicking off once again. We are at Orange Theory Stadium this time. We were at Waikato last time. Can the home field advantage give us what we need? Goodhue has done well, but once again we've dropped the ball, the Crusaders. And we can't be having this right before the finals, that's for sure. And now Retallick trying to get a little bit of a counter-attack going. Whitelock trying to rip that ball away. They're under a lot of pressure here, the Chiefs. Our best case scenario is for them to kick this one, but I don't think that's going to happen. They look like they're going to try and run it out because of the fact that they have advantage. Damian McKenzie has actually kicked that, and because of it, advantage is over, and we have got the line-out feed. Right, Cody Taylor, the first line-out throw for him in this match. And it's on their side, and Retallick, he'll get it even if it's on your side normally. How has that happened? He hasn't. I have well and truly jinxed that. Brett Cameron fires it back to Tom Sanders. Our backline looks a little bit rough. Goodhue with the step. Goes to Ryan Crotty. Offload to Whitelock. One more. Oh, I could see his shadow, Lester Fainanuku, but unfortunately was heavily marked by that number 14. but we have won a not releasing penalty here against, I believe his name is Kappa, if I'm not wrong. But this is going to be interesting. From here, it's a difficult kick, but I'm going to have to try it as Brett Cameron. If I can get this right, it will put us in the lead. Maybe kicking for the corner would have been the better option since we did retain that last line out, but Brodie Retallick is normally pretty sharp on them. And I think Brett Cameron has actually got that one. You see, as Brett Cameron, he has pulled off a clutch kick there, as they say, and because of it now, the Crusaders are 10-7 up. The crowd don't seem very excited. They do know that we need another try because we were in the lead right up until those last closing moments of the last match against the Chiefs. Or were we losing? I can't actually remember. All I remember is we did lose in the last minute. No one's going to grab that, but Matt Todd has, luckily. But that's going to be their number one ball. The Chiefs are extremely quick getting to the breakdowns, I have to admit. And I am hoping we get to see them again in one of these quarterfinals matches. Perhaps Bryn Hall rips that one away. Scott Barrett goes to no one. It's found to Muamanu. That's a good tackle on Lulala. Cody Taylor trying to rip it away. And we have now got this ball back. I'm going to be kicking this one here. They don't actually have a fullback, so I'm going to try and... Oh, don't go out on the full, please. Oh, that was close. No, it's gone out on the full. I messed that up. I saw that they didn't have the fullback, Damian McKenzie, so I tried my best to get as many metres as I could. I should have just let it bounce in the field of play, and that could cost us here. Nathan Harris throws. Oh, I thought that was going to be Whitelock's ball, but Ardron has got that one. Now the Chiefs have got a very good attacking position on the field at the moment. Jacobson goes out to their number 12. Nankerville, who is tackled by Goodhue, who rips the ball away now. Crotty fires it out to Will Jordan, who steps on the inside, finds Braden Enoy as well, but he is tackled by Harris. They haven't got a fullback once again, but this time I'm going to be a little bit more strategic about it and not try and find touch. I'm just going to kick it in behind there. And tell you what, it might actually curve round to the touchline. Luckily, it hasn't gone hard enough that it will go dead. Eli Marlowe picks that one up. He's under a lot of pressure there. Ryan Crotty tackles him into touch, and we have now got the line-out throw. That was very well done by the Crusaders. That ball just stopped about 5 metres out from the line, so they couldn't actually do a lot with it. Other than possibly kicking it back would have been Eli Marlowe's better option there. That one's possibly too straight this time as well. Brodie Retallick hasn't got that one either though. And now we are going to start driving down the wing. The Crusaders, we're making a lot of metres here. We're right next to the line now. Bryn Hall is going to just fire it wide. Braden Enoy goes to Brett Cameron. One more to Jack Goodhue, who has been tackled by Damian McKenzie. But he has made it over the line there, Jack Goodhue. And that could be the try that wins the Crusaders the match here. Although, of course, we can't count the Chiefs out. We have seen that they have the ability to score 2 tries. Very close to each other, but this was a good drive down the wing, a good line out throw off a good kick from Bryn Hall. And then Bryn Hall goes to Braden Enoy, goes to Brett Cameron, who goes to Goodhue, who was tackled by McKenzie, but luckily the momentum took him over the line.
Here comes the conversion.
Brett Cameron now with this kick. This one's important. And he has got that one, Brett Cameron, and overall I think his kicking has been pretty good this season, Brett Cameron. He hasn't had a lot of game time because of the fact that Mwanga is 91 rated, but Brett Cameron, still a very decent player. And other than that 50-metre kick, he doesn't seem to miss many when he is put under pressure. And I'm not sure whether that's because maybe I pay a little bit more attention because of the fact that he has got a lower rating. So I've got to try and time it just that little bit more. But something about it just seems to work a little bit better. Goodhue now goes out to Brett Cameron, who has tried to... Oh, Cuppa's killed him. He is lying on his back, probably heavily concussed at the moment. Brett Cameron, hopefully he wakes up there so that he can take another kick if we get one. It's gone to Ryan Crotty. Offload, no. Sam Kane makes a good tackle. Scott Barrett now goes to Alan. No, it's Michael Alato. Back to Will Jordan, who has been tackled by their number 10, I believe. Yeah, I think it is Tian Falcon. They haven't got a fullback once again, and this time we're going to try and just do another little chip in behind. Oh, Bryn Hall's actually kicked that one pretty hard. Hopefully it pulls up just short of the line here. And once again, oh, you've got to dive on that. Oh, he got very lucky there, Cuppa. The ball just rolled that little bit too far, but Bryn Hall was very close to intercepting that one. Damian McKenzie will do the 22 dropout, but this is good for us. This is using up time. Joe Moody has been tackled by Nankerville, and it's ripped away straight away by Luke Jacobson. Retallick now goes to Sam Kane. This is the counter attack here. Whitelock's not going to catch him. Inside ball to Tamua Manu. That's a great tackle by Bryn Hall because they did have numbers there. Brad Webb around the sign now, has been hit hard in the tackle by Tom Sanders, and Tom Christie rips the ball away. The Toms are linking up at the moment. Brett Cameron offload that. No, he's waited just a little bit too long, and Ryan Crotty's dropped the ball. But now Cody Taylor has got it. We've only got 2 minutes left in this match at the moment. Bryn Hall goes to Tom Christie, goes to Ryan Crotty, out to Brett Cameron, goes to Braden Eno, who steps on the inside. Goodhue on his outside, but he has been tackled by Eli Marlowe. I'm excited for this one. Alatoa sells the dummy, but he has been smashed once again. And at this stage, they can't actually win this match from here, the Chiefs, and I feel like we want to score just to try and put a little bit of a statement on this match, but Will Jordan driven backwards by Brodie Retallick. Bryn Hall now going around the side, goes to Tom Christie. Cody Taylor goes to Goodhue in a little bit of space. He was going to offload that, but was smashed in the tackle once again. We're not really going anywhere at the moment for the Crusaders. Cody Taylor now goes to Brett Cameron, who was actually in space. And Ryan Crotty tackled by Cuppa once again. But because he is... Oh no, he's already back to his feet, Cuppa. I was going to say he is lured in. Oh, offload by Scott Barrett. It's found Lester Fainanuku though. We're up to 86 minutes in this match, and we have still got the ball somehow. That's a huge gap round the side of the ruck. I'm going to take it on as Bryn Hall, he tries to sell the dummy. Doesn't quite work out for him. Cody Taylor now playing halfback, goes to Alatoa, goes to Ryan Crotty, back to Brett Cameron. Oh, it almost found the man we were after. Tom Christie almost able to get that ball, but now the Chiefs have got it. And of course they will want a point to get within 7. That could be the difference between who they play in this next stage of the finals, in the next quarterfinals matches. It's a good tackle from Ryan Crotty. I didn't make the subs either, I've just realised. That's rather unfortunate. I forgot about them completely. This game has been too close for me to think about anything other than trying to get some points on the board. That's found Kappa's hands. And because of it now, Ryan Crotty makes the tackle, but Michael Alatoa takes it back. Joe Mooney now goes to Tom Sanders, finds Brett Cameron with a great pickup. Goodhue fires it back to Braden Eno, who steps on the inside. We're up to 94 minutes at the moment. And the last match for the Crusaders actually went the 100 as well. Are we going to do it 2 weeks in a row? Michael Alatoa goes back to Ryan Crotty, who hasn't found anyone but Damian McKenzie for the Chiefs. Whitelock almost able to get that one. Unfortunately, we don't seem to be able to break their line, and that is kind of what has been happening throughout this whole match. That's a great run from Ardron. Will Jordan needs to get back to fullback. Yes, he has done well there. And he may be needed because it looks like Brodie Retallick is on an absolute tear, and now there's a gap up the middle for Tamua Manu, and Will Jordan did make the tackle. Scott Barrett tries to rip it away. We're up to 99 minutes, which means now if they do pass the ball any more times, it is going to be dropped. Tom Christie gets it. He tries to pass it. Goodhue has actually taken that one. That is surprising. Normally they do drop it straight away. I'm going to go Bryn Hall with a big kick downfield here, and hopefully he will be able to chase it. That one's not going to be finding touch. Eli Marlowe is winning the foot race. We're up to 103 minutes in this match at the moment, and he was going to be tackled there. Eli Marlowe. It's a good tackle from Ryan Crotty, who wasn't able to get back to his feet. Oh, and because he was facing backwards there, Braden Eno dive on that. Ryan Crotty's got it, and because of it, he was facing backwards, so it didn't count as a knock on. He did just drop the ball. Braden Eno kicks it forward, and Ryan Crotty gets the try in the 104th. The latest, I believe, a match has ever gone for me. Eli Marlowe takes that one, breaks the tackle of Bryn Hall. Ryan Crotty makes that tackle, gets back to his feet, but not quite in time. It goes to Lulala, but because he was facing backwards, Braden Eno kicks it forward, and Ryan Crotty able to score. That is the second of the match, Ryan Crotty. And I feel like I am happier with this scoreline now. We did want one more for the sake of having that little bit more of a bragging rights, because they only beat us by a few points in the first match. We have now beaten them by 17. But the Crusaders have been able to win this match 24 points to 7, which is very good to see before the finals. We scored 3 times, Crotty got 2, and Goodhue scored the other. Our centres were very busy in this match. Brett Cameron converting 3 from 3, got the penalty goal as well. Almost got that one from 50 metres, but not quite. Tamua Manu scoring the first try of the match for the Chiefs, but it was the only one, and McKenzie able to convert. We had more possession, more territory. They made more tackles, which is always good to see. Handling errors of 21 though. That is appalling from the Crusaders. Luckily ours didn't cost us too many tries in this one, but it could in those finals matchups. Now we get to see who we are going to be playing. Oh, okay, so we're playing Sastrugi, New South Wales. This one was started, unfortunately, before they were licensed. So we are going to be playing them, and unfortunately, because of that, they won't have the actual squad either. But they have still got a very decent one by the looks of it. So we will have to be on our A game. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.